Lesson fire on charge. Lesson fire on charge.
Hey guys, what's going on? DaleyGaming here, back with a little bit more Total War Warhammer gameplay today. Decided, you know what? While I've got it early, might as well utilize this, show you guys some gameplay since you guys can't play it yet. So, getting on the hype train. Can't wait for the 24th to do some multiplayer with you guys. But today, I've got another custom battle. I will say there is no audio because I have still yet to figure out how to use fraps on this. I still have to use OBS. And OBS doesn't have like it doesn't like my computer for some reason. It won't record my audio. It won't record my system's audio. And Fraps doesn't work on this game for some reason. And I will say, because I'm using OBS, I don't have all my settings great for my computer, and I'm sure running Fraps it wouldn't be very choppy at all, but it does get a little choppy in this video. Sorry about that. I'm still got a little cold. So I'm sorry about this, and there is no audio, which is a kind of a huge bummer. But anyway, as you could probably tell from the title of this video, it is going to be 1,000 dwarves versus 2,000 orcs. We have 1,000, I think they're just dwarf warriors, versus 2,000 orc boys, which they are like I did this because I wanted to see just sort of how two factions would pair up against each other with very similar units. These units both cost the exact same amount, and as you could probably tell from the beginning of this video, the little battle predictor gave it just about straight even chances for the victory to go one way or the other. So we'll see how it goes. Um, the actual numbers, I think the dwarves have like 1,300 people, and the orcs have about like 2,200, I would say. But just for the sake of myself, I rounded, you know. So, um, so yeah, right now the orcs, the AI didn't decide to send them forward like I was hoping, so we could meet in the middle. So I had to send the dwarves all forward, uh, which I mean it's fine. We do eventually meet, you know. Now we just gotta wait. It's a waiting game here. I will say, the factions are fairly all balanced well. I think I don't know. I feel like the Empire could use a little buff almost. Oh, here we go. Now they're matching. Those orcs decide to run away for some reason. It's like they're already retreating, even though they weren't. I guess they just decided to run back. But then we do get other dwarves and orcs to meet, and the battle commences here. They all sort of met at different spots in the battle, which may lead to some orc flanking or some dwarf flanking. I won't give anything away. But as you can see, the numbers are already pretty prevalent. The dwarves have a much thinner line, but I'm assuming that their warriors are much stronger than the orcs. Over here on the end, we have two groups of dwarves working on one group of orcs, just because apparently it didn't even out somewhere. So somewhere there's two orcs working on one group of dwarves. I love it how it's like just these peaceful like large bonsai trees or something like that, and then this bloody battle going on underneath it. Man, I wish there was audio to show you guys. I really do. Sadly, it didn't work out. I purposely didn't do like any flanking or anything in this, simply because I just wanted to see like what would happen, the raw outcome of the battle. Here we've got the dwarven leader or hero. I decided to cast a few spells for him because the green skin leader was casting spells as well. There's the green skin leader. They just happen to be at sort of the same area of the map, so they will meet up to fight later on, and we'll see that. I love the look of the dwarves, just their armor. It's so like clean and such good design. Man, they've got a good designer. Um, so this is just a bird's eye view of the battle right here. As you can see, both sides, uh, their morale's like holding pretty well right now. Nothing too bad. In the bottom, I love this feature that they added in Warhammer. Well, the card slots just disappeared, but on top of each unit card, there is, a little indication. This was in before. It's either like in battle, they're running, or whatever. But now the two swords cross, meaning they're in battle, can be colored. And yellow means it could go either way. Green means they're like winning their fight, and sorry, red means they're losing. Surprisingly, many of the dwarves have it in the red, meaning they're losing the fight. A couple have it in the green though. As you can see here, it starts getting a little bit chunky. I ran this twice actually, and when I wasn't recording, it was running perfectly smooth. This game is it's good for medium range rigs or cheap rigs. Like it can really run well as opposed to Total War Attila and Rome 2, which ran horribly. As you can see, the Dwarven line is thinning. The front line has been pushed forward, having to replace the dead, as you could see earlier. And now a lot of the orcs are sort of, you know, doing better. The greenskin leader is now casting spells, giving their troops buffers. So I give our guys some buffers here. This is when the two opponents meet on the field, the two heroes. Let's watch the magic. Here we go. They're about to fight. Maybe they're just sort of walking. There you go. And they leap forward, fighting it out. Sorry, guys. I think people are saying I might have mono, so that's fun. I'll give you guys updates on that in the videos to come. Um, but I mean, right now the dwarves very fragile, very close to breaking. You can see what went from like a 10 man thick line is now down to 2 or 3. Not going well. Orcs still have a very thick line for them. Still a lot of pressure, and the dwarves start to rout. I mean, yeah, the orcs, a couple units are routing, as you can see right there, but I mean, uh, dwarves definitely routing a lot more. The men on the far right did way better than the men in the middle and the left. Um, Mass routing happening now, just utter defeat for the dwarves. It's pretty sad. I guess just the overwhelming number of orcs just sort of had it for them. In a fair fight, I guess orcs would win this over the dwarf warriors just because of sheer numbers. But if the dwarves were able to flank, were able to sort of control different grounds, I feel like the dwarves would have a much better chance of surviving. Um, so yeah, the battle's coming down to it right now. Still got a couple pockets of resistance from the dwarves, mainly the guys on the far right. Um, but it's over. Look at that, all the cards just going away. And this is the bird's eye view showing you just how few dwarves are left, and that's about it. We'll stick around for the numbers here. So it looks like almost even losses. Dwarves taking maybe like 300 more losses than the greenskins. So really a pretty even battle. Um, Although they should have taken less because they had more. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.